Biafra, fighting for our freedom. In the name of Chukwa Biafra, we shall conquer. All hail Biafra. Thank you.
Hundreds of Biafrans have landed in Finland for the convention. Hundreds of Biafrans all over the world, if not thousands, have landed in Finland. Finland authorities are receiving enough Biafrans into the country.
Biafrans, this is your only Anwa Omoada. We just landed in Lati. Please be resolute. Let nothing shake you. Be strong. Be strong. Our PM is there. He is hale and hearty, and we are going to visit him tomorrow.
Good morning, dear friends, especially the RIGI members. I want to tell you that this is the Italian delegation. You know, not all, but this is the Italian special delegation. It's from the Ministry of Defense, Department of Military, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. And we are here to usher you a very good melody concerning our declaration that is going to happen from the 29th to the 3rd of December 2024.
Then there are questions we are asking. Many people don't believe till tomorrow that this convention will hold successfully and that there will be a declaration on the 2nd of December. I believe it is a re-declaration because Biafra has been declared by Ojukwu. So this re-declaration, many people don't believe their eyes and what they are seeing in Finland. When you look at the reports in the Nigerian news media, we hear that Simon Ekpa's case has been extended till next year for that hearing. I've said it before that this thing about Simon Ekpa, the Nigerian government should forget about it. Him being repatriated, they know better that they are trying their luck for Simon Ekpa to be brought back into Nigeria. So, sponsors of Simon Ekpa have been accused, and some people in the DOS, you know, IPOB, we have two factions. We have the DOS and we have the Autopilot. The DOS are asking authorities, Finland authorities, to start arresting those that are sponsoring Simon Ekpa. Some Nigerians are also putting efforts to ask governments of other countries to arrest the sponsors of Simon Ekpa. Anyone that has donated to the Autopilot cause should be arrested. Then we see many Biafrans flying all over the world into Finland. And we're asking this question: are these not people that are sponsoring the movement? Why is it that they are not arrested by Finland? Is it true that Simon Ekpa is actually going through prosecution in Finland? If he's being accused of terrorism charges, of getting involved in terrorism propaganda, then why aren't these people that are landing in Finland, why are they not arrested? Why is it that the Finland government in the first place would not stop that event from going on? There are things we don't know that we are watching. We are sitting closely. We are watching. It seems that there is a groundwork. There is a plan. There's a plan by this Autopilot group, the Biafran Autopilot group, to re-emerge. You know, an eagle goes into the mountain and rejuvenates itself and emerges stronger and better. It seems this is a speculation, because I told you the last time, I'm sitting down, I'm watching what is happening, what is going on in Finland, what is going on in the Autopilot group, the Biafran in exile government. Many people from all over the world. You see, I've told people there are things about Biafra some people don't understand. You think that Biafra is a child's play. Leaving Simon Ekpa, take Simon Ekpa out of the game. Take Nnamdi Kanu out of the picture. Take Wazirike and Ojukwu out of the picture. Biafra is an ideology. I told you that the people involved in this Biafra of a thing is beyond your imagination. Now, this will further add to the evidence that you are seeing that people from all over the world, they are landing in Finland for the declaration of Biafra. It is something of note. It is going to usher in a new kind of agitation to the world, irrespective of the charges on Simon Ekpa. This move is a clever move by these people. Whether I support Simon Ekpa or not, whether I support Uwazurike or not, or Juku or not, because I know I support Nnamdi Kanu, it doesn't take away the fact that when you see something, some calculated moves, you try and look at it and say it the way it is. You see, Biafra has been on the international scene. People are discussing about Biafra. In Finland today, news stations, TV stations, radio stations have been playing the atrocities of the Nigerian government in Finland. We know that there are some reservations that the DOS have of Simon Ekpa. There are some of the actions he has taken that the DOS does not, they don't find it, yes, befitting of an agitator or an IPOB or a Biafran agitator. Some of the actions that Simon Ekpa may have taken. But this move is bringing Biafra in another light. If Simon Ekpa goes through all these arrests, detention, court cases, and come out a free person, this is another level of agitation. You have given this guy another platform to start pushing for Biafra. The people in their hundreds getting to their thousands. As I speak to you, the videos you just watch, as I speak to you, many other people are coming. There are videos that we cannot play. Hundreds of videos are being made. This convention is going to be hot. And Biafra, the redeclaration of Biafra is symbolic. It's symbolic redeclaration. Now, if you want to understand what is going on in Finland, tune in whatever channel, whatever platform you can tune in tomorrow. I think on YouTube, there will be some of these officials of the Autopilot government in exile. They will have to, yes, air this thing online. You can watch it online and see what is going on. Me, I've told you that the way an Igbo man is positioned in Nigeria would not help him achieve destiny. We are desperate for a change of system. I'm telling you, we are desperate for a change of system. This system does not help an Igbo man to survive, an Igbo man to breathe. Whether they are politicians, whether they are governors, whether they are ministers, whatever position, even as governors of their region, they are not allowed to express themselves. They're not allowed to use the God-given potentials of their land, their resources, their people. These guys are limited. Look at what is happening in Lagos. Agui International Market has been changed to Paramount. The Igbos are getting the message. I told you, this is having a legal backing. It is going to be legislated. The injustice under Tinubu's regime is being legislated. And it will get to a point that everybody will come to the round table and say, let's find our square root. I've said it before. Tinubu might be Nigeria's last president, and it will be better off for everybody to stay regional or resource control or balkanization. It will be better off. For you that are watching me, if you're in Nigerian, if you're Yoruba, you're Hausa, you're Fulani. Let me not put Fulani. You're Yoruba, you're Hausa, you're Ibibio. As an ordinary Nigerian, Nigeria is going to benefit you if this system is changed. If this system is not changed, you hear the same stories. The big men, your politicians, whether they are Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, they are the ones that are going to benefit from the largesse. You see, one thing about politicians is that when they see that a change is coming, they try to sabotage that change. Gunmen went to Innocent, attacked and kidnapped 3 people, gunmen. Now, Simon Ekpa has not been in the picture for some days now. Yet we still experience the insecurities in the southeast. I will stand by my word and said, politicians, there's no way you can absolve politicians of any form of insecurity anywhere around Nigeria, if it's in the north, southwest, or whatever. Look at how the politicians in the southwest handled Sunday Igboho. The politicians were not going to tolerate Sunday Igboho. They came and unified with the people and made sure that Sunday Igboho is restricted to those areas that they believe that Fulani under Buhari are attacking. They just allowed Sunday Igboho to operate in that area. They never allowed him to come to Lagos to bring his shenanigan, Yoruba nation, to Lagos. The politicians controlled the security and insecurity in Yoruba land. The North, the politicians are in bed with the terrorists, bandits, and whatever groups that is causing mayhem, killing soldiers, destroying lives and properties, destroying infrastructures. The politicians are in bed. Many people have come out to assert to that. Even one of the bandits, one of the leader of the bandits, called out the name of a minister. And you know that the usual way government would deny any allegation, even if it is evident that they are part of it. One thing that should make you believe that government has a hand in anything that happens in any state is the situation of that aide to Sonlu, Lagos State Governor. I think his name is Ajemaje Kudumi something. That aide that is on the run or that have been arrested, that is from Kwara State. SSA on, I think, print media to Sonlu, Lagos State Governor. He said that they hunted and executed, gory pictures, they hunted and executed NSAS people that came to TVC. You see, the government knows what is happening. This one is a government employee. He is appointed by the government, has been working in government. So he carelessly made that statement, and that statement tells you the extent of involvement that the government has in anything insecurity in your state, in a country. So the influx of Biafrans all over the world, people are folding their hands, they are watching. They are trying to locate the set man for that convention. Every Biafran that is doing wonders anywhere, I'm in support of Biafrans doing wonders everywhere. Human beings that are doing wonders, Biafrans. In this context, we are talking about Nigeria and the Igbo phobia, the Igbo problem. Nigeria has an Igbo problem. It is not me that said it. I'm quoting the words of Shore. Nigeria has an Igbo problem. The hatred Nigeria has for an Igbo man is in the blood. If you were to be an Igbo man and you experience that kind of hatred wherever you go, what would you be thinking? Won't you be thinking about leaving the country? That's why most Igbos are leaving Nigeria, because Nigeria, much more than other tribes, Igbos are suppressed politically, economically in Nigeria. Their potentials are being limited. They are limiting them. With my degree, with what I studied in school, if I go to a federal parastatal, there is a slim chance that I will get any appointment. With the intelligence, with whatever that I know, with the exposure, I might not get. But some of these riffraffs, because of they are from a certain tribe, the Fulani, the Yorubas, they are from a certain tribe, they just get entrance. They know somebody who is from their tribe that is tribal, that is tribalistic, that want to put. Look at what Shore said. There's a secret memo that be careful of the Igbos. Whether that Igbos has a first class, whether that Igbos is qualified, whether that Igbo is better than every other candidate, beware of them. How can the Igbos survive in such an environment? That is the question I'm asking. Because if you're angry that I want this system to change for the better, not only for the Igbos, it's going to get better for every other person. It is a class society, my brother. Don't think because you are Yoruba and you have Yoruba leaders that are putting their brothers and sisters and their allies in power, then you are going to benefit. Don't think so. That is not how it runs. You see, when Davido talked about Nigeria's economy, who are the people castigating Davido? It is not the poor man. It is not the poor man that was castigating Davido. It is some of the government paid agents that went online and were saying all sort of rubbish against Davido. The same government paid agents, some of them are working in government, secretariat, whatever. They have an alliance. They have positions they are getting from the government. They were attacking Obasanjo because of a statement on this Tinubu's government. Yoruba Ronu, Yoruba conservatives, they are the ones, not an average Yoruba man that cannot feed his family, that is suffering. Man, the suffer people are experiencing in Nigeria today, my brother, it's unprecedented. These big men, they are just in their offices. They don't understand what is going on. They surround themselves with security officers, advisors that want to just please them by saying all sort of rubbish. Why the people are gnashing their teeth as we speak. Now, people are surprised how Nigerians are surviving. My brother, Nigerians are surviving by the grace of God. So, this thing about Samanekpa, for almost 1 week now, Samanekpa has been trending. Finland has been trending. The eyes of the world focused on Biafra. That is one thing in journalism. You need to be in the news to be relevant. If you are not in the news, you won't be relevant. That is why, much more, the Southwest wanted to play that game by making Nnamdi Kanu irrelevant. The judge say, I not do again. So they know that if Nnamdi Kanu is coming to court, he's becoming a topical discussion in newspapers, in the dailies. You know, the APC government, they know how they control the narrative. If they don't use Adeyanju today, Very Dark Man will come, Wike will come, all of them will come and start playing drama for us. Now, Ekpa and whatever he's going through in Finland has put Biafra on the discussion page. Whether some people like him or not, I'm not concerned about whether I like him or not. I'm concerned about the name Biafra is on the lips of every Nigerian. Focus. The consciousness is alive in the minds of every Nigerian. For those that have not yet understood or have not yet made up their mind to be part of a movement that will change their lives forever as Igbos, I'm talking about those Igbos. When these things come up, when these things start happening, you know, most of our youths, they don't read, they're not concerned, they're into all sort of vices, entertainment, yahoo, and everything that does not even benefit the society. They're not concerned about their political future. So these things happen to Ekpa on TikTok, wherever it is being played, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. When they see some of these updates, they will start getting interested in what is happening in their land. They will not say, wait for a minute, I'm an Igbo person. What is happening with this Ekpa? Whether Ekpa is a fraud, is a criminal, some people are getting to know about Biafra, and that message is being passed. The activation, you have a Biafra blood. These things that are happening these days will activate that Biafranness in you. We are special people. I can testify, I've met wonderful people, wonderful Biafran people, that they don't talk. Most Biafrans you see, they don't talk. I don't know about those that come online and say, and start making noise and I'm going to go. There are people I know. There are people I know that can do better than some governors, that can do better than ministers and commissioners. There are people I know of a shop. We have people that can run a society, but the system is rigged against them. Everybody is. What happened in 1967, the envy, the jealousy of the Igbo people, they are passing it on to the generations and generations unborn. You see, appointments, the Igbos are not there. SSA, development in the southeast. Instead, the government is using chess to cause playing chess on the security in the southeast, using through the back door, making sure that the southeast is unstable. The government, the governors, or Hanese, and I don't want to call them stupid elders, they have become a willing tool. I have said it before that I don't know the kind of Igbo that we have today. The Igbos we have then, they are Igbos with honor and integrity. They will not sell themselves. The Igbos we have then, they will not sell themselves to the Fulani, to whichever power. They stand on their feet. They defend their ethnicity on their feet. They prefer to die on their feet. But the kind of Igbos that we have today, they are sabo. They are backstabbers. They don't stand for anything. They don't want to die for anything. They are interested only in what they are going to gain. They are personal. They come and they start bossing everybody and everything. I've said it over and over again. This December, if I see anybody, I know what I'm doing. If I see anybody that you go to the village and you start bragging with your house, we are going to carry a campaign against you and you. We are not here to start bragging. Nobody, if you have something, don't brag about it. That if it is only when you are deficient of something that you start bragging. No more bragging. Get to work and fix Igbo land. Let Igbo be on the world map. Let there be this discussion about Igbo, so that when there is a move for referendum, everybody will be on deck. Everybody will come to the round table and decide on what is going to happen to one of the most, I don't want to call it smartest black nation on earth. That's the Igbo nation. There are other tribes that are smart. The Yorubas are wonderful. The Hausas are wonderful. Even the Hausas, they want to join Biafra. I've met some Hausa people that are leaving their land. Their land is not hospitable because of the Fulani. They are leaving their ancestral lands. They want to join the Biafra agitation. They are seeking the alliance of the IPOB, of the Biafran people. How are they able to forestall, to stop the Fulani? Because these Hausa people, they are so hospitable. The Yorubas are not hospitable now. The Southwest, they say they are hospitable. They are, the reason why you see these guys hospitable, yeah, they are hospitable, but at least for a price. But an Hausa man might be hospitable to a fault. They can just, so far you're a human being, they just accept you like that. They don't care whether you are this or that. Where so far you're a human being, the Hausas are welcoming. But the Yorubas, if they are going to welcome you, at least there's a price to it. At least you must be useful to them. You must pay their rent. You must pay their taxes and everything. So no matter how they welcome you. You must serve an interest. That's for the Southwest. But the Hausas to a fault. So the Fulanis have seen this and taken advantage, as evil as wolves as they are. The Hausas are now crying out. I've done a video and you see that video. So what is happening in Finland today? If you ask me now, who I go ask? I hear Ekpa is going to show up in Finland. I hear they are getting ready to wow the world, to make sure that the convention, you see, I see hatred, I see jealousy in all these things. I'm much more concerned about the change of system. This system is not working. Let's just change. Because I've studied the men in charge of this system. They don't mean well for Nigeria. So if Nigeria is a mere geographical expression, just like Awolowo, just know that until we change system, nothing. See, Tinubu can, okay, let's assume Tinubu is going to do well for 8 years. Then some rabid Fulani comes to power and we go back to square one. What will you say about that? So what will be the essence of somebody coming to reform Nigeria in 8 years and some other persons come after 8 years because it's our turn? If you run a government of is our turn, you will not move forward. Capacity, competence, capability. If P2B becomes president today, spend 8 years, let's say, then after 8 years, somebody else come with another mentality, because Nigerians will always be Nigerians. An Igbo man comes, fix the economy. A Fulani man might come and destroy everything. Look at Buhari. Look at. Just look at. So, open your eyes. Get your popcorn. Sit down. Watch how this declaration is going to move on. And I believe that sooner or later, Nigerians will realize that there was a country, and that country is Biafra. Sooner or later, Nigerians will soon realize that there was a country, and that country is Biafra.